March 12th, 1959. From our studios in New York, Playhouse 90 is proud to bring you Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls. Tonight on Playhouse 90. Playhouse 90, brought to you by all. Part 2 will be brought to you 1 week from tonight. Now, in just 1 minute, Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Today, more people than ever are cooking with gas. Julia Mead shows you why.
Hello. I'd like you to look at this beautiful new gas range. And you'll see this shining gold star. It's the mark of the world's finest ranges. Now gas cooking is even faster, cleaner, and cooler than ever. For to earn this gold star, a range must have at least 28 of the most modern advances. For example, this waist-high broiler works without smoke or odor. All top burners, ovens, and broilers are self-lighting. And this automatic rotisserie bastes with every turn. And the amazing burner with a brain regulates itself so food can't burn. A perfect example of a range built to new Gold Star standards is this beautiful Universal. Modern, efficient, dependable as only gas can be. Visit your gas company or dealer, and you'll see why today more people than ever are cooking with gas.
We'll be on the lookout. That's our air raid warning section. They are alerting me to expect a raid. Now, to blow this bridge is nothing. You understand?
Yes, General, I understand.
Absolutely nothing. Merely to blow the bridge is a failure. But to do it at the precise hour.
When is the bridge to be blown, General?
After my attack starts. You blow the bridge. Now look, here. This is the only road on which they can bring up tanks and reinforcements. That bridge must be blown up when my attack starts. And I must be sure it's gone.
And how will I know your attack has started, General?
There will be my aerial bombardment as preparation. You're not deaf, are you?
Oh, when the planes unload, the attack has started, right?
Yes. You understand?
I do understand. But I have to tell you, I don't like it very much.
Neither do I. If you don't want to do it, say so now. I don't like to ask people to do such things under conditions where everything is so uncertain. If you think you cannot do it, say so now.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it all right, but that doesn't affect my liking it as a mission.
Robert, I must be sure that not one fascist gets over that bridge.
None will.
That's fine. I had a little speech to make you, but you don't need it. Let's have a drink instead. Huh? You like guerrilla work?
Oh, very much. I get to get out in the open air.
Huh? To the open air.
The open air.
They tell me you blow bridges very well. Is it true?
Yeah.
Is it true you blow bridges very well?
Yes, most of the time.
We are making strong jokes because we are very serious. You need a haircut. You have many girls on the other side of the lines?
I have my hair cut as it needs it. You prefer your hairstyle, and I prefer mine.
My hairstyle? Your haircut is all right. Well, do me a favor, will you? Once in a while, have a girl. For a man in your line of work, a girl is sometimes a necessity.
Is that the bridge?
Yes.
Oh, that's some gorge.
That's its importance.
Where's the mill?
Move your glasses up just a little.
Ah, yes. And the lower post?
Below the bridge.
How many men at the mill?
Perhaps 4, and the corporal.
And at the lower post?
More. I'll find out.
And at the bridge?
Always 2, 1 at each end.
We'll need men. How many can you get?
Don't worry. There are many men here in the hills.
How many?
More than 100. But they are in small bands. The one here is Pablo's. And the next hill is El Sordo. The bridge is in Pablo's territory. How many men will you need?
I'll let you know after I study the bridge.
You wish to start it now?
No. Right now I want to go where I can hide these explosives. Say, how are you called? I've forgotten.
Anselmo. Are you hungry?
Yes, but we'll eat later. How do we go?
We climb. How are you making it?
Good.
Wait for me. You don't want to be shot at carrying that stuff.
Not even a joke. Is it far?
No, very close. Rest for a minute. What do they call you?
Roberto.
Roberto. After we win the war, Roberto, you must come to hunt here.
Hunt? What?
The boar, the bear, the wolf, the ibex.
Oh. You like to hunt? Hmm?
Oh, yes. More than anything. We all hunt in my village. You don't like to hunt?
No, I don't like to kill animals.
With me, it's the opposite. I don't like to kill men.
Well, nobody does who's in their right mind. But I have nothing against it when it's necessary. When it's for something I believe in.
On the door of the church of my village was nailed the paw of a bear that I killed in the spring. I found him on a hillside in the snow, turning over a log with his paw. And every time I saw that paw dried and nailed through the palm to the door of the church, I received great pleasure.
Of pride?
Of pride, of remembrance of the encounter with that bear on that hillside in the early spring. But of the killing of a man who is a man as we are, there's nothing good that remains.
No, you can't very well nail his paw to the church door.
And yet, the hand of a man is just like the paw of a bear.
And you have killed men.
Yes. Yes, and will again. But if I live later, I'll try to live in such a way, doing no harm to anyone, that it will be forgiven. I'd better be getting on. Wait for me, Roberto. I'll return. He is the boss here. Very strong man.
Never mind that. Oh, so I can see.
What do you have for identity?
The SEALs are Service of Military Intelligence and General Staff.
I have seen these scenes before. Here, no one commands but me. What do you have in those packs?
Dynamite. Last night we crossed the lines in the dark, and all day we've carried the dynamite over the mountains.
I can use dynamite. How much have you brought me?
It's not for you. It's for another purpose. What's your name?
What is that to you?
He's Pablo.
Oh, good. I've heard good things about you.
What have you heard about me?
That you're an excellent guerrilla leader, courageous.
Never mind that. What are you going to do with the dynamite?
Blow up a bridge.
What bridge?
That's my business.
If it's in this territory, it's my business. You can't blow bridges close to where I live. I live in one place and operate in another. I know my business. One who's alive today after a year knows his business.
Well, this happens to be my business. Are you going to help us with the dynamite stacks?
No. If you make a disturbance here, we'll be hunted out of these mountains. It's only by doing nothing that we can live in the Escorial. It's the principle of the fox.
Yes, it's the principle of the fox when we need the wolf.
I am more wolf than you, old one.
Beautiful. You have your cavalry and all.
All of these I captured.
This one is some horse.
Here I am with horses like this. What do I have to look forward to? To be hunted and to die? Nothing more.
Hola! What is this that comes?
The old man and a dynamiter.
Don't leave it so close to the cave. There's a fire in there.
Get up and put it away yourself.
Leave it then. Blow yourself up. You will cure your diseases.
Hey, what are you making?
For foxes, breaks their backs. Like this, see? Very practical.
He catches rabbits. He's a gypsy. If he catches rabbits, he says it's foxes. If he catches a fox, you would say it's an elephant.
And if I catch an elephant?
Well, you would say it was a tank.
I'll get a tank. I will get a tank, huh? You'll see.
Gypsies talk much, kill little. I'm going for wine.
Bring me some.
Oh, the wine?
Wine? Why not? Whole skinful.
And what to eat?
Eat? Man, we eat like generals.
And what do gypsies do in a war?
They keep on being gypsies.
That's a good job?
The best. You, how are you called?
Roberto. And you?
Raphael.
There's food soon. You have tobacco?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know this. There's little tobacco and much air. Go. Here.
Yeah, take some more.
That's the way I comb it. Go ahead and eat. Don't stare at me. It's almost grown out now.
There are no plates. Use your fork.
How are you called?
Maria. And you?
Roberto. Have you been in the mountains long?
3 months.
3 months.
It was shaved. They always shaved it in prison. It's taken 3 months to grow to this.
She was on the train we dynamited. Most of the prisoners were caught, but she wasn't. I found her hidden in the rocks as we were leaving. Remember, she was ugly. We took her along, but many times I thought we have to leave her.
You have a beautiful face.
In 6 months, it will be again.
You should have seen her when we took her from the train. Man, she was so ugly it made you sick.
Whose woman are you? Pablo's?
Pablo's?
Oh, Raphael, then? What about Raphael?
No.
It's very strange. She is of no one. But she cooks well.
Really? Of no one?
No, of no one. No one. No of you.
No? Good. I have no time for a woman. That's true.
Not 15 minutes? Not a quarter of an hour?
Do you blush often?
Never.
You're blushing now.
Don't make me do that. I don't like to do that.
Roberto! Here.
Oh, thanks.
This was the last raid of Pablo. Since then, he has done nothing.
Hey, Gypsy.
You?
How many men are you?
7 and 2 women.
2.
Yes, Pablo's wife.
Oh, and how is she, Pablo's wife?
Something barbarous. Something very barbarous. If you think Pablo was ugly, you should see his woman. But brave. 100 times braver than Pablo. But something barbarous.
Well, come on. I'd like to meet her. If she's that bad, let's get it over with. Come on.
No. I would not disturb her. She has strong hatred for me.
Why?
She treats me as time waster.
Oh, what injustice.
She is against gypsies.
Oh, what an error.
She is gypsy herself, so she knows of what she speaks. But she has tongue that scalds and bites like a whip. With this tongue, she takes the hide from you in strips. She is of unbelievable barbarity.
What are you doing now, you lazy, drunken, obscene, unmarried gypsy? Answer me! What are you doing?
I was talking to these two. This one comes as dynamite.
I know that. You get out of here and relieve Andres and Garreteta.
I go. I will see you at the hour of eating.
Oh, I'm not even in a joke. 3 times already you've eaten today. 3 times. You go now. Send me Andres. Greetings. How are you? And how is our army?
Well, both me and the Army.
I am happy. Did you come for us to do another train?
No, to blow up a bridge.
Oh, a bridge is nothing. When do we do a train? Now we have horse?
Later. This bridge is of great importance.
Where is it?
Quite close.
Oh, good. Let's blow all the bridges there are and get out of here. I'm sick of this place. Here is too much concentration of people. No good can come of it. You drunkard! You rotten drunkard! He's taking a wine bottle to drink alone in the woods. He's drinking all the time now. This life is ruining him. Young man, I am content that you have come. Oh, you're bigger than you look. I am very content that you have come.
And I equally.
Oh, we will understand each other. Come, have a cup of wine.
Oh, we've already had some. But will you?
No, not until dinner. It gives me heartburn. You drunkard! He was a good man. But now he's finished. And you listen to me about another thing. You be very good and careful about the girl, the Maria. She has had a bad time. You understand?
Yes. But why do you tell me this?
I saw her when she came in from being with you. I saw her watching you before she went out of the cave. She must be taken from this place. Perhaps when this is over, you and Anselmo.
Yes, there are places near Valencia where we can take her.
Good. That is what I want. Pablo has a sickness for her already. It's another thing which is destroying him. It's best that she go now.
We will take her. After the bridge. If we're still alive.
I don't like to hear you speak in that manner. That manner of speaking never brings luck. Let me see your hand.
Oh, what did you see?
Nothing. I saw nothing.
Yes, you did. I'm only curious. I don't believe in such things.
In what do you believe?
In many things, but not in...
In what?
In my work.
Yes. I saw that.
Pilar.
I saw nothing. Look for yourself. There's nothing in that hand.
Today, more people than ever are heating water with gas. Julia Mead shows you the reason why.
The need for speed is the reason, because nothing heats water faster or more economically than gas. In fact, you can make this test on your own gas range and see for yourself. Gas heat is instant heat. It goes right to work. See? In just seconds, gas does the job. Small pan or big water heater, the principle is the same. There's never a wasted minute with gas. When you turn on hot water anywhere in the house, the gas under your water heater starts to heat more water. The speed of gas saves your time and your money, too. And because a gas water heater recovers so fast and so automatically, you don't need a big tank to keep pace with a big demand. Visit your gas company or dealer, and you'll see why today more people than ever are heating water with gas.
Joe. Up here.
You see?
I've been on sentry 6 hours.
What is the complaint?
I'm dying of boredom. That's a complaint.
That doesn't kill. Die a little. What is this?
My thing.
They're not all right on the outside?
Somebody might trip over them in the dark.
I don't like having dynamite here in the cave.
It's far from the fire.
Well, did you see the bridge?
I do not go for the bridge. Neither me nor my people.
Then we'll do it alone, old one.
Without this coward.
What do you say?
Nothing for you. I didn't speak to you.
Outside. But it's cold. No, maybe, but it's too hot in here, please. It won't be for long.
Then we do the bridge without your help.
No. You will blow no bridge here.
No?
You will blow no bridge.
Pilar? You?
I am for the bridge.
What do you say?
I am for the bridge and against you. Nothing more.
And you?
I am also for the bridge. To me, the bridge means nothing. I am for Pilar. I, too, am for Pilar. Me, too.
And you?
I am for the good of our country. And the good of our country is the bridge. Afterwards, you'll have time for other things.
And you, with your head of a seed wolf, you think there will be an afterwards from this bridge. You have an idea what will happen?
That which must happen will happen.
And it means nothing to you to be hunted like a beast after this thing, from which we derive no profit, or even to die for it.
No, nothing. And don't try to frighten me, coward.
Coward. You treat a man as coward because he can see the results of an idiocy in advance. It's not cowardly to know what is foolish.
Either it's foolish to know what's cowardly.
You want to die?
No.
Then watch your mouth. You talk too much about things you know nothing about. Don't you see this is foolish? Am I the only one who sees how serious this is? Am I a leader for nothing? I know what I speak. You others don't know. This old man, he talks nonsense. He's an old man who's nothing but a guide and a messenger for the foreigner. This foreigner comes here to do a thing for the good of the foreigners. For his good, we must be sacrificed. I am for the good and the safety of all.
There is no such thing as safety. There are so many seeking safety in these hills that it is a great danger. In seeking safety now, you lose everything.
There is safety. Within the danger, there's a safety of knowing what you're doing. It's like the bullfighter who knows what he's doing. He takes no chances and he's safe.
Until he's gone. Did I live 9 years with 3 of the worst paid matadors in the world? Not to know about fear and about safety. You'll talk to me of anything but safety. What illusions I put in you, and how they turn out. In 1 year of war, you are a lazy, drunken coward.
You have no right to speak to me like that. And in front of a stranger.
That's how I you command here?
Yes, I command here.
Not in a joke. Here no one commands but me. Have you heard the men? You can stay if you want. You can eat and drink wine and not do bloody much and share in the work. But here I command.
I should shoot you in the foreign of both.
Try it and see what happens.
All right. You command. And if you want to, he can command too, and the both of you can go to hell. It's possible that I'm lazy, that I drink too much. You may consider me a coward, but I'm not stupid. That you should command and that you should like it, especially his work with the bridge. Commander of the bridge.
Shut up! Shut up, coward!
Good, I shut up. You command now. I go to see my horses now. With them, I still command.
And wind it up for all. And no attention to what that drunkard says. Gypsy, give him a cup of wine.
You can go back in the warmth. It's safe again. Senorita Maria.
Why you didn't kill Pablo?
Why kill him?
You have to kill him sooner or later.
Are you serious?
What do you think they all waited for? Why do you think the woman sent the girl away? You think it's possible to continue after what's been said?
Then you all should kill him.
No, that's your business. We waited for you to kill him. Pablo has no friends.
I had the idea, but I left it.
Yes, we could see that. We noticed your preparation. Go on, kill him. Kill him now.
In cold blood?
Yes. Yes, even better. Less dangerous. Go on, kill him now.
Goes against me.
Provoke it then. But you have to kill him sooner or later. There's no remedy.
No, the moment has passed.
Provoke it then. Or take advantage of the quiet.
It's a beautiful night. We should have good weather for the bridge. Pay no attention to the woman. She's difficult sometimes, but she's a good woman. Very loyal. You and I should have no difficulties. We're of accord. I'm glad you've come. Pay no attention to arguments. You're welcome here. Excuse me now. I have a hunger, and it's time to eat.
You see? Now you see? The moment has escaped.
Maria. Isn't she pretty? How does she seem to you? A little thin, maybe?
No, to me she seems, well...
Drink that. It will make me seem even better. It needs much of that for me to seem beautiful.
Well, you'd better stop. To me, you seem beautiful already.
Oh, that's good. What else does she seem to you?
Intelligent.
Oh, how well you begin and how it ends, Don Roberto.
Do it again.
Later. Not now.
Am I expected to watch all this and not be moved?
Do you want another cup?
Yes. Why not?
Tell me, Inez, where you plan to sleep?
Outdoors. I have a sleeping robe.
Good. It will be clear.
And cold.
Maria, bring the wineskin.
Listen, Pilar,
What?
come here.
Yes. What?
The gypsy said that
No,
I should...
no. He was mistaken.
If it's necessary...
No,
would
it's
I-
not necessary.
But if...
I was watching you, and your judgment was good.
But if it becomes necessary...
No! The gypsy's mind is corrupt.
But a weak man can be a great danger.
No, this man has lost all his capacity for danger.
That I don't understand.
Well, you are very young. You will understand.
Commander, when we eat, your troops die of starvation.
Come, English, let's eat. All at the same festive table.
At the same festive table.
And now, a word from our alternate sponsor of Act One, Kimberly-Clark.
Get the big soft towel that's built like a sponge. Brand new Kleenex towels.
Built like a sponge. So different from ordinary paper towels. Just squeeze the Kleenex towel package. Feel the sponge-like softness. And see how this wonderful new Kleenex towel shapes itself right to your hand, making it easy to get into the corners of this casserole dish and grab up grease quickly. They're so much easier to work with than stiff ordinary towels. You'll notice, too, that new Kleenex towels tear evenly every time. And they come in white or pretty pastel colors. So remember, when you're shopping,
Get the big soft towel that's built like a sponge. Brand new Kleenex towels.
for your convenience, new Kleenex towels come in the handy twin pack.
After station identification, we shall return with Act Two of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, dramatized for Playhouse 90 by A.E. Hotchner.
This is the CBS Television Network.
Playhouse 90, Act Two of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, brought to you by Allstate Insurance Company.
Allstate, the company that cuts red tape and high cost out of insurance, presents Ed Reimers.
Good evening. Are you sure you know the answers to these questions about auto insurance? Do you know how much protection you really need? Or what the different coverages do for you? Or how you may save money safely? Allstate answered these questions for millions of Saturday Evening Post readers a few weeks ago in this unusual 5-page message full of practical tips about how to buy auto insurance. In case you missed reading it, call any Allstate agent and ask for your free reprint.
cold out there. Don't be afraid. Get in.
How?
Well, just slip in. There's plenty of room. You want me to help you?
I'm ashamed. I shouldn't have come out here. Put your hand on my head. I can't kiss. I don't know how.
There's no need to kiss.
Oh, yes. Is it true that I can go with you, as Pilar said?
Yes.
But not to a home. With you.
No. To a home.
No. I want to go with you. And I want to be your woman.
Have you loved others?
Never. But things were done to me.
By whom?
By many. Now you will not love me. But I have never kissed a man.
Then kiss me now.
I want to. But I don't know how. Where things were done to me, I fought until I could not see. I fought until one sat on my head and I bit him. But then they tied my mouth and put my hand behind my head, and others did things to me.
Maria, I love you, and no one has done anything to you. No one has touched you.
You believe that?
I know it.
You can love me.
I can love you all the more.
I will try and kiss you. Very well.
Kiss me a little.
Where do the noses go? I always wondered where the noses would go.
Oh, my darling. My sweet, my long, lovely.
What'd you say?
My lovely one. Oh, you came barefooted, didn't you?
Yes.
Then you knew you would be in the sleeping robe with me.
Yes.
And you had no fear?
Yes, much. But more fear of how it would be to take my shoes off. Your chin scratches my shoulder.
I have no shaving equipment.
I like it. It'll be a dark.
Yes?
And will it be long?
Not before the bridge.
Pilar told me something long ago, right after the train. She said that nothing is done to oneself if one doesn't accept. And if I would love someone, it would take it all away. I wanted to die at that time. You see?
What she said was true.
And I'm so happy I didn't die. Oh, I'm so happy I didn't die. And can you love me? Can you really love me?
Yes.
And can I be your woman?
I can't have a woman doing what I do. But for now, you are my woman.
If once I am, I keep right on. Am I your woman now?
Yes, Maria. Yes.
Hey, get back against the rock. The flying over, they can see you. Have you seen planes like that before? No, never planes like these.
right to you, Maria. What? Listen, they look like slaves to me.
You think they saw the horses? I don't think they were looking for horses.
But did they see them?
Probably not. I think they had other things to think about than your horses. Hey, Anselmo. Come here. Look, I want you to go down where you can watch the road. See? Make a note of everything that passes both up and down the road. We've got to know if they're moving stuff over that bridge. Hey, Raphael, come here. Look, I want you to go down where you can observe the sawmill, see? And see if there are any changes in the post there.
What changes?
How many men are there, see? Then go down to the bridge and find out at what intervals the guard changes there.
Intervals?
How many men are on guard and at what time the guard changes?
Oh, I go. Hey, English! I have no watch.
Here. Take mine.
Man, what a watch. Look at the complications of numbers. Such a watch should be able to read and write.
Now, don't fool with it. Can you tell the time?
Sure, why not? 12 o'clock midday, hunger. 12 o'clock midnight, sleep. 6 o'clock in the morning, hunger. 6 o'clock at night, drunk. With luck, 10 o'clock.
Now, shut up. Don't be a clown. You do this carefully and keep out of sight.
Why you tell me to keep out of sight? You think I want to be shot?
Will you take things seriously? This is serious.
You asked me to take things seriously after last night, when you needed to kill a man and what you did? When you just seen the sky full of airplanes of a quantity to kill you back to your grandfather and forward to all unborn grandsons, including cats, goats, and bedbugs? Airplanes making a noise to curdle the milk in your mother's breast as they pass over, roaring like lions, darkening the sky. You asked me to take things seriously? I take things too seriously already.
All right, don't take them seriously, but go.
What do you do?
Pilar and I go to see El Sordo, the commander of the other hill.
El Sordo. Good chief. Very strategic. Bad kitchen.
Are you ready to go to El Sordo?
Yes. Where's Maria?
Are you and the Maria lovers?
What did she say?
She wouldn't tell me.
Me neither.
Then you are lovers. Take care of her. As good care as you can. She needs someone. I am feeling very alone this morning. The fright of those fascist air machines, it does something to me. Come, let's go to El Sordo's.
Pilar. What? How do you happen to be with Pablo?
How is one with anyone?
I don't like him.
Nor does he like you. Last night I slept with him, and I said to him, Pablo, why didn't you kill the foreigner? Why? And he said, he's a good boy, Pilar. He's a good boy. And I said to him, you understand that I command here now? And he said, yes, Pilar, yes. Then later in the night, I heard him crying. In that short, ugly way that a man cries. And I said to him, Pablo, what passes with you? And I took hold of him and I said, Pablo, what passes with you? He said, Pilar, I am afraid to die. Then get out of the bed. I said, there's no room enough in one bed for me and you and your fear all together. And he was ashamed and was quiet, and I went to sleep. But man, he is a ruin. I believe in what we fight for. And I have faith.
I believe you.
And you have the same faith.
Yes.
Good. And you have no fear.
Not of dying.
And you do care for the Maria.
Yes, suddenly and very much.
I do. I care for her very much.
So do I.
I'll leave you alone with her after we've seen El Sordo.
Oh, no, that's not necessary.
Oh, yes, man. That is necessary. There's no much time. It's Wednesday already, and there's not much time.
Is that what you saw in my hand?
Oh, forget that nonsense of the hand. I will leave you alone with her after we've seen El Sordo. And you can pick some wild strawberries or something.
Even when you have a small claim, you want your insurance to pay off fast. You don't want to write letters or fill out a bunch of forms or run all over town getting estimates. Somehow, red tape seems even more annoying when all you want fixed is an ugly dent in your car. Well, tonight, I like to tell you about a mighty ingenious way Allstate tries to cut red tape even on small claims. It's called drive-in claim service. And here's an example of how it may work to save you time and trouble. Name of policyholder, Wallace Landum of Chicago, Illinois, drives a 56 Ford. Type of accident, skidded into another car. Fortunately, Mr. Landum had collision coverage with his Allstate auto policy, so he called Allstate and drove to the nearest Allstate drive-in claim center. 9:40 a.m., arrival time. 9:45 a.m., a skilled Allstate adjuster looked over the damage, completed a brief report, and at 10:10, Mr. Landum's claim was settled to his complete satisfaction. All it took was 30 minutes. No fuss, no bother. Every day, Allstate settles claims like these at 175 drive-in claim centers located throughout the United States and Canada. And this is just one way Allstate cuts red tape. You'll find you're in good hands with Allstate.
Hello, Rabbit.
Yes,
Maria.
yes.
I love you. I want to die. I love you so.
I do die. Don't you die?
No. But almost. Do you feel the earth move?
Yes, as I died. Does the earth move for you? Tell me.
Yes. Yes.
Ever before?
Never?
Oh. Oh, I'm happy. I wish we had horses to ride. In my happiness, I would like to be on a horse and ride fast, with you riding fast beside me. And we would ride faster and faster, galloping, and never pass my happiness. And then we could take my happiness in a plane and go over and over in the sky, rolling it in loops and dying. Oh, my. Oh, my happiness wouldn't even notice it.
Your happiness has a good stomach.
I couldn't live without you, Robert. I wish I could shoot your pistol. And if one of us were wounded, he could shoot the other. And himself. Or herself.
Very interesting. Have you many ideas like that?
No. Most of my ideas are things I want to do for you. Like shaking out your sleeping robe and washing your socks. And rolling cigarettes for you, and you run out of them. Pilar has told me to roll them very tight and neat. And not spilling.
Excellent. Do you lick them yourself?
Yeah. When you're wounded, I care for you. and wash your wounds and dress you and feed you.
Suppose I don't get wounded.
Then when you're sick, I care for you and cook your soups and read to you.
Suppose I don't get sick.
Then I bring you coffee in the morning when you wake.
Suppose I don't like coffee.
No, you do. This morning you drank 2 cups.
All right, now. Suppose I get tired of coffee, and there's no need to shoot me, and I'm neither sick nor wounded, and I give up smoking, and I only have 1 pair of socks, and I shake out my sleeping bag myself. What then, Rabbit? What then?
Then I borrow Pilar's scissors and cut your hair.
Oh, no. I don't like to have my hair cut.
Neither do I. I love your hair the way it is. So, there's nothing I can do for you. I will just sit by you and watch you. And in the night, love you.
Good. That last project is very sensible.
Oh, English.
Quebec.
No, I call you English as Pilar does.
Still, it's Quebec.
No, today it's English and English. Can I help you with your work?
No. What I do now, I do alone. And in my head.
When will it be finished?
Tonight with luck.
Oh, good. Pilar.
Oh. Oh. I was asleep.
Are you all right?
I am magnificent. What did you think of El Sordo?
He has strength. Can he get his horses?
He'll try. If horses are to be gotten, El Sordo will get them. Maria.
No.
Maria.
Leave the girl alone.
Shut up.
No.
Maria, you tell me one thing. You tell me.
No.
You go ahead and tell me.
Leave the
Maria,
girl alone.
you hear me.
I don't know how to tell you. The earth moved for us.
Good. Oh, when I was young, the earth moved so that you were afraid it would go out from under you. It happened every day.
You lie.
Yes. Yes, I lie. It never happens more than 3 times in a lifetime. Did it really move?
Yes.
And English. For you, too. Don't lie.
Yes. What's all this nonsense about 3 times? Is it wizardry like palms of the hands?
No. It is common and proven knowledge among gypsies.
But we're not gypsies.
No. But you had a little luck. Even non-gypsies have a little luck sometimes.
Listen, Pilar, don't be so mysterious. These mysteries tire me very much. I don't believe in ogres, soothsayers, fortune-tellers, or chicken-crut gypsy witchcraft.
Oh?
No, and leave the girl alone.
I will leave the girl alone.
And leave the mysteries alone. We have enough things to do and enough work to be done without these chicken-crut mysteries.
Oh.
Fewer mysteries and more work.
I see. Listen, English. Did it really move?
Yes, damn you, it moved.
And now, a word from the alternate sponsor of Act Two, Helene Curtis.
But listen, Ava, I've been using Tempo every day for 5 days, and there's still not the tiniest trace of stiffness. Tempo's the new hairspray by Helene Curtis that vanishes overnight. Monday, I sprayed. Tempo holds and conditions. Tempo's here today, holding softly. Gone tomorrow for morning fresh hair. Tempo vanishes overnight. Wednesday, Tempo took me through a ghastly day of trying on Dior's. Oh, Ava, I was exhausted. I even changed my hairstyle. Yes, all thumbs, me. Nothing to it with vanishing Tempo. Friday, I touched up with Tempo before we left for Elsa's party. Now, zillions of sprays later, there's not a bit of sticky goo. Soft as can be. Oh, and only Tempo comes in 3 divine types. There's one for dry hair, one for oily, and one for normal hair. Tempo. Oh, just ask for the vanishing hairspray, sweetie. They'll know.
After station identification, we shall return to Act 3 of Playhouse 90, tonight presenting Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, starring Maria Schell, Jason Robards Jr., Maureen Stapleton, Nehemiah Persoff, Steve Hill, and guest star Eli Wallach.
This is the CBS Television Network.
Playhouse 90, Act 3 of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, brought to you by Elgin Watches.
$19.95.
1995?
$19.95. Never before such fine jeweled watches priced so low. You're Elgin, Joe. Still running. Imagine a shock-resistant Elgin and only $19.95.
The new Elgin Sportsman watches are priced from only $19.95. Another new from Elgin. Rugged for work or sports. Waterproof, too. Handsome for dress wear. New, too, is the Elgin Starlight. Multi-jeweled for long-lasting time-keeping accuracy. Youthfully styled for timeless beauty.
Imagine jeweled watches from just $19.95.
Ed.
Another new from Elgin.
Who's holding the rope?
Must you take care of him like he was a child?
No, like a man that is wet and cold. And a man that has just come to his house. El Sordo left a present for him.
Whiskey? Where did he get whiskey?
From La Granja. El Sordo went there to find horses for you.
How do you want it, Roberto?
Roberto, how do you want it? Don Roberto.
Do you want some?
I'm making myself drunk with wine.
Go with Bacchus.
Who's Bacchus?
A friend of yours.
Never heard of him. He's not of these mountains.
Maria, give some to Anselmo and Agostini. They're cold from being at the bridge.
Roberto, are you ready to eat?
Yes, how about you?
I eat later with Pilar.
No, come and eat now with
No,
us.
it wouldn't be right.
Yes, come and eat with us. In my country, a man doesn't eat before his woman.
Eat with him, drink with him, sleep with him, die with him. Follow the customs of his country.
Hey, are you drunk?
Yes! Hey, where is your country English? Where the women eat with the men?
In the United States, in the state of Montana.
Oh, that's where the men wear skirts to the women, huh?
No, that's in Scotland.
Listen, English. When you wear skirts like that, English.
I don't wear them.
But when you wear them, what do you wear underneath, huh?
I don't know what the Scots wear under them. I've often wondered myself.
Not the Scots. Who cares about the Scots? I mean, you English. You. What do you wear under these skirts in your country, huh, English?
I've told you twice now, I don't wear skirts. Neither in a joke nor drunk.
But under your skirts, English. As it is well known that you wear them, what do you wear under your skirts, English, huh? Huh?
Guts.
Well, that's normal, but it seems to me that with enough guts, you would not wear skirts.
And he's drunk. I like you better when you are sober and barbarous.
Barbarous. I could be happy except for all the people that I have killed. They fill me with sorrow. I would bring them all back to life if I could, everyone.
Your mother. Stop talking like this or get out. Those were fascists you killed.
You heard me. I will restore them all to life, everyone.
And then you would walk on the water.
Mr. English, how you happen to come to Spain?
I came here 12 years ago to study your country and the language. I teach Spanish in the university.
You don't look like a professor.
He has no beard. Look at him. He has no beard.
Are you really a professor?
An instructor.
Ah, but you teach.
Yes.
But why Spanish? Huh? Would it be easier to teach English since you're English?
He speaks Spanish as we do. Why shouldn't he teach Spanish?
Yes, but is it not presumptuous for a foreigner to teach Spanish? I mean nothing personal against you, Don Roberto.
Hey, listen, Gypsy. He's a false professor. Don Roberto has no beard.
What do you mean I have no beard? What's this?
Not a beard. That's not a beard. He's a false professor.
He has a beard.
You should know.
He is drunk.
I don't think he's so drunk.
Hey, no heat, English. He is drunk.
I agree with Don Roberto. He's not drunk.
I am drunk. To drink is nothing. But to be drunk, that's important.
Drunk? No, I don't think so. Cowardly?
Hey, do not provoke me. You can't get rid of me like that.
Coward!
Very possibly, but I'm not to be provoked. Listen, take a drink English and signal to the women that it was not successful.
Now you shut your mouth. I provoke you for myself.
It's not important. It's not worth your while. I don't provoke. To be rid of me, you have to assassinate me. And for that, you don't have the guts. Have you, Blackmore?
What did you say?
What's the matter, Blackmore? You don't like to see such a friendly relationship between Don Roberto and me, huh?
Watch your mouth about calling me Blackmore.
All right, then, Whitemore. Do not count on this woman. I do not provoke. I don't provoke.
Son of a fatherless God.
You should know. You know the mothers. Leave it alone. Nobody here has the guts to kill me. And these are the hands. You silly.
Coward, coward, and coward again.
No words either. I have far past words. And don't hit me again, you'll injure your hands. To the professor. To the Senora Commander. To all the illusion ones. That's a waste. That's silly. I am drunk. An intelligent man sometimes is forced to be drunk. To spend his time in the company of fools. I go to the company of a higher level than my horses.
Always to his horses. Go and sleep with them.
Speak to them of the bridge English. Explain their duty in the attack. Tell them how to escape. Show them the way. I thought about that all day.
What have you thought?
I thought how you're a group of illusion people led by a woman with her brain in her mouth. And a foreigner who comes to destroy you.
Pilar, is there more stew?
Well, you see now he is.
What will he do?
Anything. He is capable of doing anything.
The automatic rifle?
Over there in the corner, wrapped up. You want it?
No, later. I just want to know where it is.
He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do anything with the rifle.
I thought you said he'd do anything.
He might, but he has no practice with the rifle. He would toss in a bomb. That's more his style.
They were idiots not to have killed him last night. Roberto should have killed him.
Kill him now. I am for it.
I was against it. Now I'm for it, too. He's become poisonous now.
Let everyone speak. Andres.
Kill him.
Hilario.
Kill him, Pilar. He's nothing but dangerous.
Primitivo.
Kill him.
Fernando.
Will we hold him as a prisoner? Who would look after a prisoner?
We could sell him to the enemy.
None of that.
It was only an idea.
None of that filthiness.
It's no filthy
One
than
filthiness
Pablo.
does not justify another. All right, that's everyone except for the old man and the English.
No, they're not in it. He was not their leader.
One moment, I have not been allowed to finish.
Go ahead, talk until he throws in a bomb and blows us all out. Dynamite and all.
I think you exaggerate, Pilar. I do not think he has any such idea.
No, I don't think so either, because that would blow up the wine, too, and he'll be back in a little while for the wine.
We could turn him over to El Sordo and let El Sordo sell him. We could blind him.
Shut up! I have not been allowed to finish.
Finish! Go ahead, finish!
Since it is impractical to hold Pablo as a prisoner...
Will you finish, for God's sake?
I believe we are justified in believing that he is a danger to our army.
One man could be a whole bureaucracy with his mouth.
Now listen. I will do it. Since you've all decided it should be done, it's a service that I can do.
No, it's not your affair. Keep out of it.
I will do it tonight.
It's better that we do this democratically. We'll pass the knife. And you, Pilar, will count to 20. And at 20, whoever has it does the killing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I have a present for you. A white present.
My God, it's snowing!
In this time of year?
Poor El Sordo and his men. There will be tracks like colored lights to follow. You were speaking of me? Am I interrupting something? What's the matter with you all? Huh? You lost your tongues? Hey, don't worry about this no English. It will clear and melt, and tomorrow we'll have good weather for the bridge.
We?
Yes, we. Why not? I thought about it while I was outside. Why shouldn't we agree?
In what?
In everything.
In what now?
In everything. In this of the bridge, I am with you now.
You are with us now. You are with us now, after what you said.
With the change of the weather, I am with you.
After me hitting you in the face.
Oh, that's nothing. After that, too.
Listen to me. What passes with you?
Nothing. I have changed my opinion.
You were listening outside the door.
Yes, but I could hear nothing.
You fear that we will kill you.
No. I do not fear that. Why should I fear that? No.
Well, what passes with you? One moment you're drunk, you're putting a mouth on all of us and opposing the bridge.
I was drunk.
Oh, and now?
I'm not drunk, and I changed my mind.
Let the others trust you. I don't.
Trust me or not, there is no one who can take your Gredos but me.
Gredos?
It's the only place to go after the bridge.
Then, Pablo, you are with us now and in favor of the bridge?
Yes, man.
In truth?
In truth.
And you think it can be successful? Now you have the confidence.
Why not? Don't you have the confidence?
But I always did.
You believe him now? He still lies and you believe him.
You do your work. Or let me do it for you.
No, Pablo is with us now. He's right about the retreat. It makes sense.
It's very cold out there.
It is said that we must eat a ton of it in this life, but I have 25 pounds of it stuck in each of my ears this minute. If you have good ideas for the retreat, crawl into the wineskin. Look for them there. Give me my knife, Fernando. Thanks for keeping the blade dry.
So now we're all in this together, huh? Salud.
This is a story about an Elgin watch. Dad's babysitting. Uh-oh, that Elgin's mighty fascinating. Oops. Oh, well, it's shock resistant. Yep, that Elgin Horizon Crystal's mighty rugged, too. Dad's still talking. Coast is clear. Better watch out, pup. Your friend has plans for that dog dish. Gonna drown it, huh? You can't. That Elgin watch is waterproof. Yes, an Elgin really can take it. And you're sure proving it the hard way. Aw, gee, Pop's here. Fun's over. Of course it's running. It's an Elgin. And, son, you'll have your own Elgin someday. Elgin. The most beautiful watch since time began.
Maria, get down on the rope. Keep down under that rope.
Get dressed. Hey, get your gun up there. Cavalry out.
What a horse. I'll put him in with the others.
Oh, no, he's made tracks into here. You must make him out again. When his patrol misses him, they'll track him into here.
True. I will ride him out and hide him. And then I will bring him back when the snow clears.
Now, get going. Get a good start. Go on. Come on. Primitivo, Andres, get that body and cover up those tracks in the snow. Eladio, go down and saddle the horses. Fernando,
Go get my sacks, and for God's sake, be careful with them. Pilar, you help him. All right, boys, up by the pines.
Yes. Can I come with you?
No, help Pilar.
If you go, Cousin.
Go, go, go. And we are all Spaniards.
Augustine, go back and get those pine branches. All right, and you hold the legs of the gun, old one, and hold them tight. Augustine, you handle the pans. Where the hell's that gypsy? He should have been on guard.
Right.
I hope he doesn't run into cavalry.
There
He'll
he
go
comes.
right into our laps. What?
Over there.
Hello, Roberto! Hey!
Where the hell have you been?
I got them both. I tracked them. They made love in the snow.
And your post?
I wasn't gone long. Why? What happened?
There's a cavalry out. That's what happened.
Oh, I'm poor unlucky, man.
If you weren't a gypsy, I'd shoot you.
No, don't say that, Roberto. I'm sorry. It was the hares. I have uncontrollable weakness for hares.
Then redeem yourself. Now, you go up to that peak over there, Steve, where you can watch the ground from below. If you see anyone, throw a rock down as a warning, and then signal to us with your rifle like this. See, push it over your head for each mounted man you see. You understand?
Yeah, true. Very simple.
The thought of hares won't confuse you.
No. Can I throw grenade?
No. Wait till you hear a machine gun. There's a cavalry out. And they'll track the man that I killed. I hope they follow the tracks left by Pablo. We don't want combat if we can avoid it.
If it weren't for your bridge, we could massacre them and get out.
No, the bridge is part of a big plan to winning of the war. This skirmish will be a nothing.
Nothing. Every dead fascist is a fascist less.
Yes, but if the bridge works and the attack succeeds, we can take Segovia. Think of that, the capital of a province.
And you think we can take Segovia?
Yes, it's possible. If we can pull off the blowing of the bridge.
I'd like to have the massacre here on the bridge, too.
You have a big appetite.
Yes, I do.
4 horsemen.
Dirty motherless goats. We could have killed all 4 of them.
Yes, but who knows what the sound of firing might bring. You see, those 4, we would have had to fight 20. Augustine, handle the gun. How goes it, Gypsy?
Good. Pilar told my hand last night and the report was cheerful. Witnessed the 2 hares this morning.
Good, we'll rely on your luck here. Take my grenades. You have a good position here. Throw them in back of our fire and make them count.
Don't worry. I'm a marvel with grenades. Serious?
Serious.
I could tell. I started to sweat.
No man is an island, entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a clod be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less, as well as if a promontory were, as well as if a manor of your friends or of your own were. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee.
Be sure to watch Part 2 of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls. Be seen next week Same time, same stations on Playhouse 90. Elgin, the most beautiful watches since time began, with exclusive Horizon styling. For a gift for yourself, Watch Supreme is an Elgin watch. This is Vern Bennett speaking. Playhouse 90 is a CBS television network production.
Piper Laurie and James MacArthur star in Monday's Desilu Playhouse drama, The Innocent Assassin, on the CBS television network.
March 19th, 1959. From our studios in New York, Playhouse 90 is proud to bring you Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls. Tonight on Playhouse 90. Playhouse 90, brought to you by Kimberly Clark, world leader in quality products for home and industry, among them wonderfully soft Delsey bathroom tissue and Kleenex tissues that pop up one at a time. And by Elgin, the most beautiful watches since time began, with exclusive Horizon styling for a gift supreme for yourself. Select an Elgin watch. And by Camel, far and away the largest selling cigarette today. Rich in flavor, mild to smoke. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel. For Whom the Bell Tolls is the exciting story of war, love, and human dignity. Tonight's presentation is part 2 of a 2-part production. And now, in just 1 minute, we will bring you scenes from last week's production and the full text of part 2 of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Busy hands. So many windows to clean. But wait, those paper towels you're using, they're so stiff. Here, try soft new Kleenex towels. They have a new softness that shapes itself right to the job. See how easily they slip into those corners? How beautifully they clean your windows without leaving any annoying lint? And new Kleenex towels tear off evenly every time. They're wonderfully soft and gentle for drying your hands, too. Here, squeeze this Kleenex towel package. Just feel the difference in softness. And by the way, this handy new twin pack comes in white and pretty pastel colors to match your kitchen.
Get the big soft towel that's built like a sponge.
Built like a sponge. So soft. So easy to work with.
Brand new Kleenex towels.
This is Robert Jordan, and he has come here from America to help fight fascism. He has been assigned to dynamite a bridge. This bridge, heavily guarded. The only bridge over which the fascists can move reinforcements. The bridge must be blown at the precise moment of the attack. It will be dangerous and difficult. His guide, Anselmo, takes him to a guerrilla band which operates out of a mountain cave. The leader of the band is Pablo, once brave and courageous, but now a drunkard, stripped of his leadership by his wife, Pilar. And the girl is Maria. She was rescued by the band when they dynamited a prison train. Jordan and Maria have fallen in love, a luxury that a dynamiter knows he should never permit himself. Another guerrilla leader, El Sordo, commands a mountain territory nearby. Last night, his men left their mountain hiding place to steal horses from the fascists for the retreat after the bridge. But a freak snowstorm has left tracks for the enemy to follow. Now, the enemy is here.
For 1 year, we don't see an enemy fascist in these mountains. And now, the day before we are to leave, they find us. There may be no blowing of the bridge after all the planning.
Don't talk like that. Enough.
I only talk out of nervousness.
Go ahead, old one. Go ahead. Talk out your nerves.
No, no more. Here are our guests.
What luck. What beautiful luck. Hey, what are the chances of catching Pablo?
Pablo's smart. It's not for nothing that he's alive, able to drink himself to death, while so many others died against the wall.
Is he as smart as they say?
If he weren't smart, we would have killed him last night. Seems to me you don't understand politics English or guerrilla warfare. In politics and warfare, the first thing is to continue to exist. Look how he continued to exist last night. And the quantity of dung heaped on him by me and you.
Chief, there's nothing more to see. With your permission, I would like to gather mushrooms for the hares.
Why are you always more concerned with the kitchen than the fascists?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you, Chief.
Selmo, you go down and get us something to eat. And then go down and watch the bridge and see what they're moving across. If we get this gun back into position, there may be more. Oh, the snow is melting fast.
You always eat onions for breakfast? You'll have a bread that will carry through the forest to the fascists.
I eat onions when there are any.
They're the custom in your country? Onions for breakfast?
No, I'd say it was frowned upon.
I'm glad, because I consider America a civilized country.
What do you have against the onion?
The smell. Just the smell. Otherwise, it is like the rose.
Like the rose. Mighty like the rose. A rose is a rose is a rose is an onion.
Your onions are affecting your brain. Here. Rinse your mouth with wine.
Have you a wife, Augustine? A family?
No.
Me neither.
But now you have the Maria?
Yes?
That's a rare thing. Since she came to us from the train, Pilar has kept her away from all of us as if she were in a convent. Cannot imagine what fierceness she got at her. You show up, give her to you as a present.
No, it wasn't like that.
How was it then?
She put her in my care.
Such care, my friend, could be furnished by any one of us.
Well, let's not talk about it. The way I care for her, well, there's nothing more serious in the world.
And afterwards, after the bridge?
She goes with me.
Then there's nothing more to say. And I wish the two of you to go with all luck. One more thing, English. I have cared much for her, too. Much. Much more than you can imagine.
I can imagine.
I tell you this in all seriousness. I never touched her. I never had anything to do with her. But I care for her greatly. Don't treat her lightly, English, just because she's your woman. Don't treat her lightly.
I will take care of her.
I believe you. But you cannot understand how it would be with such a woman if there'd been no war. You have a lot of responsibility. She has suffered very much. She is not as we are.
I plan to marry her.
When it's convenient. But the important thing is to have the intention.
I have it.
If I thought you didn't, I would have shot you the first night you were here. For this, we kill here.
Listen, Augustine. Because of the lack of time, what we don't have is time. Tomorrow we fight. For the Maria and me, it means that we must live all our life in these 2 days. You know, in the olden days, people spent a lifetime at it. And now, you find that you get 2 days, and you wonder where all the luck came from. 2 days, 2 nights, to love, honor, and cherish, for better or for worse, in sickness and in death. No, that's not it. In sickness and in health, till death do us part. In 2 nights.
Don't worry, English, that I shall never have the Maria is really not so tragic. I will simply go with the streetwalkers, as always.
They're fighting at El Sordo. Look at that smoke.
Let's go and help them.
No, we stay here.
But maybe we can reach them from above with the horses.
No, it's impossible. I've inspected this all morning.
How?
They went to steal horses last night. The snow stopped and they tracked them into there.
But they're our friends. We have to help them.
No, I couldn't. I would do it. They're lost. They were lost when the snow stopped.
Listen to it. It's a massacre. Let 4 of us go with the horses.
And die there? Look at the sun. There's a long day ahead.
So it's come to El Sordo.
Yes.
Poor Sordo.
Let us go up there to help them.
Are you crazy?
But we have to help them.
Are you crazy? We will die here quick enough without hopeless missions. You must act like a man.
Look.
Defend the hilltop against the sky machines. I didn't mean to insult you.
I have put up with enough from you and your vile tongue. Sordo is a good friend of mine.
And not of mine. Listen, Hardface. In war, one cannot say what one feels. What is in my heart for Sordo, I keep there.
Girls, let's discuss our benefit party. Well, I love bridge. Oh, dear. Girls, I shouldn't have used those paper napkins that always slide off your lap.
Pardon this intrusion, ladies.
Well, it's that darling Manners, the butler.
Madam, this occasion calls for Kleenex table napkins, the napkins of quality that won't slide off your lap.
Why, look, they do cling like cloth.
And notice, madam, Kleenex table napkins now come in a new table server box. Just fold back in the center, and you get 2 napkin servers. One to keep on the table, and the other in reserve.
What a smart idea. And they're so soft. I hate that scratchy kind. Girls, Kleenex table napkins really do.
Cling like cloth. Now, 5 cents off on every box of Kleenex table napkins at stores everywhere.
We watched the bridge, Roberto. The fascists are moving tanks and trucks and artillery over the bridge.
Man, what a mountain of stuff we saw.
Did you see any anti-tank guns? You know, the one with the rubber tires and the long barrels?
Yes.
$26. 30 tanks. A whole division. Andres.
Yes?
You know your way through the enemy lines to our side?
Oh, yes, I've done it many times.
How far to Navacerrada from here?
With no pack and being cautious 3 hours.
You can surely make it?
There is no such thing as surely.
You've got to get this report to the general. Not to no one else but to General Goltz himself. His headquarters move around a lot, and he may be hard to find, but I'm telling him here how much stuff the enemy is moving up. They're waiting for him. He must cancel the attack.
Then perhaps, Don Roberto, we don't have to do the bridge.
No attack, no bridge. But if the attack is started...
I will race the clock. That's the best I can do. I'll get ready right now.
Good.
Afterwards, we went up to El Sordo in the dark. There are 5 dead there, with their heads cut off.
And those vultures will hang their heads in the marketplace for everyone to see.
I do not believe that about the heads.
It is true. At the bridge, we saw the cavalry that attacked El Sordo. There was a bundle packed across one saddle. I did not understand. Now I know what was in it. The heads. What barbarians the fascists are. We must do away with all such barbarians in Spain. They have no conception of dignity. We must teach them. We must take away their foreign planes and tanks and teach them dignity.
That's what they need, old man, dignity.
I'm glad you agree. But the tragedy is we have too few horses for the retreat. We have 2 for every horse.
You must be cold, old man. Come. Have some whiskey.
Is it English? English, do not be discouraged by what happened today. Even without sword, we have plenty of men to blow your bridge.
Good.
Plenty. I admire your judgment today. You move very well. You're smarter than I am. You hear that, English? I have confidence, English.
Andres? What were you saying?
I have confidence in you.
Roberto, should we talk about tomorrow?
No, let's not talk about tomorrow or what happened today. You're not afraid, are you?
I'm always afraid. But now I'm afraid for you so much. I don't think of myself. Pilar has told me something. She said that we would all die tomorrow. And that you know it as well as she does. But that you give it no importance. She didn't say this in criticism, but in admiration.
Well, that's not what I think, and I don't want to talk about it.
What you want to talk about?
About your hair. When I pass my hand through it, it flattens and rises like a wheat field in the wind.
Pass your hand over it.
Do you know, Maria, until I met you, I never asked for anything, or wanted anything, or thought about anything except the winning of this war. But now I love you as I love all the things we fight for. Liberty, dignity, and the rights of men to work and not be hungry. That's why I'm helping you fight here. To fight fascism here is to fight it in the state of Montana or anywhere. And now I love you as I love what I love most in the world. No. I love you more. Maria, I never had a wife, but now I have you for a wife, and I'm happy.
I'll make you as good a wife as I can, Roberto. Try and learn all about wifehood in one day while we are breaking camp and packing for battle is a rare thing. Roberto, if I make serious wife mistake, you must tell me, for I love you. If we go to your country, I learn to talk your language like the most English of theirs. I'll study all their manners and do as they do.
Then you'll be very comic.
I'll make mistakes. But you will tell me. And I won't make them twice. Or maybe only twice. And in your country, I go to school and learn to be a wife. Studied it.
There are such schools, but you don't need that schooling.
Pilar has told me about them. She read about them in magazines. Mm-hmm. She said I should take care of my body and guard the line of my figure as though I was a bullfighter. She said this was of great importance.
Well, it is, but you don't worry about that for many years now. What else?
She said I should tell you what was done to me if ever I began to think of it again. Because you're a good man and you would understand it all.
Does it bother you?
No. No. Since you and I have been together, it is as though it never happened. Of course, there's a sorrow for my parents. But there always will be that. But there are some things that you must know if I'm to be your wife. Never did I submit to anyone. Always I fought. And always it took two of them or more to harm me. Roberto, listen. One would sit on my head and hold me. I tell you this for your pride.
My pride is in you. Don't tell it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It is necessary to have pride in your wife. Come closer. My father was the mayor of our village. I saw both of them shot, my father and my mother. My father said, "Long live our town," when they shot him. And then they turned the guns on my mother, and she said, "Long live my husband, who was mayor of this village." After the shooting, I couldn't cry. I didn't notice anything that happened. Because my father and my mother, being shot, stayed in my head like a scream that wouldn't die but kept on and on. We were tied by the wrists in a long line of girls, and they herded us to the square and stopped us in front of the barber shop. And then 2 men looked at us, and the one said, "That's the mayor's daughter." And the other one said, "Commence with her." So they cut my rope on my wrists and took me into the barber shop, put me into the barber's chair, and held me there. I saw my face in the mirror, but I could hardly recognize it because my grief had changed it so much. And then, at that time, I wore my hair in 2 braids. And then, as I watched in the mirror, one of them lifted one of my braid and cut it off with a razor. And then he cut off the other braid. And the razor cut my ear. Can you feel a scar with your finger? It must be.
Yes. But wouldn't it be better not to talk about it?
It's nothing. I will not talk of what is really bad. So, he cut both braids, and the others laughed, and I didn't even feel the cut on my ear. And then he stood in front of me, and he struck me across the face with the braids that had been mine. And he struck me again and again. And then he put the 2 of them in my mouth and tied them tight around my neck, knotting them in the back to make a gag. And the 2 holding me laughed. When I saw them laugh, I began to cry. Until then, I'd been too frozen in myself from the shooting to be able to cry. And then the one who had gagged me ran the clippers all over my head. I was crying, but I couldn't look away from the horror my face made, with my mouth open, and my braids tied in them, and my head coming naked under the clippers. When he had finished, he said, "Next," and he took me out of the barber shop, and I stumbled over the barber who was lying there with his gray face up. And we nearly collided with Concepcion Garcia, my best friend, whom they were bringing in. And she saw me. She didn't recognize me. And then she did recognize me, and she screamed. And I could hear her scream all the time. They were shoving me across the square and into the doorway up the stairs into the office of my father, where they threw me on the couch. And it was there, Roberto, that the bad things were done.
Maria!
No.
No more. No more. Because I cannot bear my hatred now.
Roberto, I told you this only for your pride. I never speak of it again. But they are bad people, and I wish I could kill some of them of you with you tomorrow.
I'm glad you told me. And don't worry, Rabbit. Tomorrow, we kill plenty.
Roberto.
And now we must sleep, Rabbit. For we must be up long before daylight.
Roberto. It is possible, Pilar says, with what was done to me, that I can never bear you a child. I must tell you that.
It doesn't matter. And Pilar only guesses.
We can still be married.
We are married. I marry you now. wife.
Now, a word from our alternate sponsor of Act One, your gas company.
Today, more people than ever are cooking with gas. Here's Julia Meade to show you why.
Hello. This Gold Star Award is why. See it on this beautiful gas range. It's the world's newest emblem of excellence. It guarantees you at least 28 new cooking conveniences. 28 reasons why gas cooking is faster, cleaner, and cooler than ever before. A range built to Gold Star standards has many marvels. For example, this built-in griddle changes in seconds to a fifth burner. The burner with a brain regulates itself so food can't burn. Oven, broiler, and all top burners light automatically. The rotisserie bastes automatically and slips out easily for cleaning. This beautiful Dixie gas range is a perfect example of a range built to Gold Star standards. Visit your gas company or dealer and see why today more people than ever are cooking with gas.
After station identification, we shall return with Act Two of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls.
This is the CBS television network.
Playhouse 90, Act Two of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, brought to you by Elgin Watches.
This is a story about an Elgin watch. Dad's babysitting. Uh-oh, that Elgin's mighty fascinating. Oops. Oh, well, it's shock resistant. Yep, that Elgin Horizon Crystal's mighty rugged, too. Uh-huh, Dad's still talking. Coast is clear. Better watch out, pup. Your friend has plans for that dog dish. Gonna drown it, huh? You can't. That Elgin watch is waterproof. Yes, an Elgin really can take it. And you're sure proving it the hard way. Aw, gee, Pop's here. Fun's over. Of course it's running. It's an Elgin. And, son, you'll have your own Elgin someday. Elgin, the most beautiful watch since time began.
Pablo is gone.
When?
It must be an hour.
And?
He has taken something of yours.
So, what?
I don't know. Come and see.
Is it time? No. Go back to sleep. Hold on. Is this what you call guarding the sacks?
I slept with my head on them and one arm against.
Oh, you slept well. Is there any way Pablo could have ridden out of here without the sentry seeing?
Yes. 2 ways. No. I'll guard them.
Oh, yes, you'll guard them. You guarded them once already.
I feel about this as you do. There's nothing I wouldn't do to get your things back. You have no need to hurt me. Pablo has betrayed us both. We should have listened to Augustine and killed him.
Well, don't worry, Pilar.
What did he take?
Nothing. Just some luxuries a dynamiter permits himself.
Was it part of the mechanism for the explosion?
Yes. But there are other ways of doing the exploding.
I have an idea. Is he usable?
Go get some sleep, woman. We're better off with Pablo gone.
I'll go to see Elayo. He's on sentry above. My stupidity has betrayed you.
Go get some sleep, woman. We have to be underway in 2 hours.
I'll sew them for you before we start.
Fine.
Take some more stew. There's no doctor to operate if you take a gory.
Don't speak that way, woman. You have the tongue of the great garbage collector.
You look like a walking hardware store. You can't walk 100 yards with all that.
That's what you think, woman. That's all downhill.
What about the climb to the post, huh?
I climb it like a goat.
Evalio, come here, will you? Come here. Have you used these grenades before?
Have we used them? It was with these that Pablo slew the post at hotel.
Blow that horse in.
Have they always exploded?
Always. Not a dozen a lot. Why do you ask?
Because this is the way we detonate. Now, we will pull the pin, you see, with this wire from the other side of the bridge. But these grenades better explode. Careful.
He's right. Will explode. I marvel with grenade.
They're strong now. Those grenades are good in it. You can have confidence in them.
How do you feel, woman?
Good. How does it seem to you now that we are really starting?
We are few.
Yes, to me too. That we are too few. The Maria can hold the horses. I will go down below to the lower post and cover for Pablo. Remember, we have the great advantage of surprise. They suspect nothing. Oh, and English, in that business of the hand.
What thing of that?
No! It's just that gypsy nonsense I give myself to make myself important. It means nothing.
Now, you just leave it alone.
No. I wanted you to know that. I don't want you to be worried on the day of the battle.
I'm not worried.
Yes, you are. And with good reason. But all will be well. It is for this day that we were born. I like you, English.
I don't want to.
I know, but I want you to know. All will be well.
Yes. Why not?
When do we start?
Anytime. Now. How goes it, old one?
Fine. Look.
What's that? Anyone can do it with a whole hand. Try one finger. Me too. Look, that's normal.
Not for me.
Can you spit?
You! Filthy! You spit in the fire if you want to brag about your...
Oh, Pilar, I wouldn't do it if we weren't leaving this place.
You be careful where you spit today. It might be someplace you're not leaving.
All right. Let's go.
I've thought of a way to detonate using a grenade.
So have I.
Where did you take my detonator caps? It was a moment of weakness, but I've come back. Listen, 9 of you could never do it today, never. So I rode all night to find more men. I have found 5 of them. They're waiting for me up on the hill.
Primitivo, go up there and check, huh?
Listen, Pilar. What they did to El Sordo with the head gun, I couldn't take it. So I thought about it, and now I believe that if we must finish all together.
You have come back, huh?
Yes, woman. After doing what I have done, there is such a loneliness. It cannot be tolerated. Pilar, I do not like to be alone.
Your relative, the famous Judas, hanged himself.
Don't talk to me like that, Pilar. I've been riding all night. Don't talk of Judas or anything like that. I have come back with 5 men.
5 men. Yes.
These men that you bring, are they worth bringing?
Ready to die and everything according to your taste. The way you like them. Listen, Pilar. I have left them up above, so I can speak with you first. They believe that I am still the leader.
You are. If you want.
I am ready for what the day may bring.
I believe you. I believe that you are back. But, man, you are a long way gone.
$19.95.
1995?
$19.95. Never before such fine jeweled watches priced so low. You're Elgin, Joe. Still running. Imagine a shock-resistant Elgin and only $19.95.
The new Elgin Sportsman watches are priced from only $19.95. Another new from Elgin. Rugged for work or sports. Waterproof, too. Handsome for dress wear. New, too, is the Elgin Starlight. Multi-jeweled for long-lasting time-keeping accuracy. Youthfully styled for timeless beauty.
Imagine jeweled watches from just $19.95.
Ed.
Another new from Elgin.
Who's holding the rope?
There.
I have hobbled the horses so that one pull of the rope will release them. See? English. These men that I have brought, they think that we will succeed because I brought them, so don't say anything to disillusion them.
All right, but let's make it successful.
With these men, I will blow the lower post.
Good.
Pilar. What? You understand that there's to be no attack on the mill until you hear the falling of the bombs.
How many times you have to tell me? You're getting like an old woman.
Only to check. And after you have destroyed the mill, you fall back onto the bridge and cover the road from above.
I understood this the first time as well as I will ever understand.
Now look, man, look. Nobody makes a move or fires a shot or throws a bomb until you hear the aerial bombardment.
All right, don't molest me anymore.
All right. Wait for me over there. Yes.
You got everything straight?
Why not? Destroy the post, cut the telephone wire, fall back and cover the bridge until you blow it.
And nothing starts until the aerial bombardment begins.
That's it.
All right, then. Much luck.
Hey, listen, English. You will cover us with the machine gun when we come back.
Off the top of the basket.
But you must be careful. It's not simple unless you're careful.
I'll handle a machine gun myself.
You have experience. Because I have no mind to be shot at by Augustine with his belly full of good intentions.
I have experience. And if Augustine fires, I'll tell him to keep it way above you. Above, above, and above.
English, good luck.
Good luck, Pablo. And don't worry, I'll handle a machine gun myself.
Listen, I'm sorry about having taken your things. It was a moment of weakness.
Well, you brought us what we needed, men and horses.
I don't hold this thing at the bridge against you. I think it will work. And listen, English, there will be a horse for you. Don't worry, there will be horses for all of us.
What are you two doing? Falling in love? Cut your goodbye short before he steals the rest of your explosives.
You don't understand me, woman. The English and I, we understand each other.
Nobody understands you. Not God, nor your mother, nor me.
Goodbye, Maria. I'll see you soon.
Goodbye, Roberto. I'd like to be with you.
No. You're better off here with the horses. Oh, no. Don't cry.
I'm not. But come back quickly. Take much care. If only Andres reached
Now, don't
again.
you worry about that. We're well organized. There's nothing to worry about. We're all right.
But how will we know?
We won't unless there's no attack.
So we just wait.
Yes.
What do you think?
An even chance, maybe.
I hate this waiting.
It'll only be 2 hours. In 2 hours, you'll know.
But what 2 hours? Some 2 hours.
Robert Jordan wrote this report?
Yes, General.
What is your name?
Andres.
Look up, Andres. Look up. Our birds. 10 minutes out of their nest. 10 minutes sooner and I could have stopped them. Robert Jordan could have stopped them.
I have been on a motorcycle all night, General, trying to reach you. And all they did was delay me. Delay me. Is it really too late? And all this of the bridge, is it vain?
All that of the bridge and a lot more. Our jet full of planes. They sound like so much up there in the sky. That's what fools you.
Look. Sentry has a fire there. Yeah. Hey, Augustine.
Yes.
You see the entrance of the bridge and that piece of road that curves?
Yes.
Well, when Pablo and his boys come around the corner, you fire over their head if they're being pursued. You understand?
Yes, why not? Don't worry, English. Went over it last night.
Okay.
Where do you go?
I go over near that sentry box, and Selma will cross the gorge and go to the sentry box on the other side.
Then good luck, English. English. Have you any tobacco?
No, you can't smoke here. It's too
No,
close to the bridge.
no, just to hold in my mouth.
you go. So there is no mistake. I fire the minute I hear you fire.
Yes, and when you fire, never think of the sentry as a man, but as a target. Never fire for the whole man, but for an exact point. At the middle of his belly if he's facing you, and the exact center of his back if he's turning away. And never fire if he's sitting down. Wait till he jumps up. Now, don't worry. You're a hunter. You'll have no problem.
But if you remember, when I was here before with the glasses, I saw the face of the sentry. A boy from my own village. The son of a friend.
He is a fascist soldier fighting to wreck Spain.
Well, there's something I must tell you. It weighs on me. I'm not good in battles. I was in the fight at Segovia and, well, listen, Roberto. I've never been in the battle without running. I always run.
Don't worry, Anselmo. We'll be together.
I just want to make it very clear. I had a great tendency to run at Segovia. But I don't want to run now in front of them.
You won't run, old boy. It'll be like hunting that bear in the early spring.
Until soon, Roberto.
Until soon, Anselmo.
Anselmo!
Nice hunting! Nice hunting!
Stop! Stop!
I killed one, too.
We have to kill him. We killed him.
much firing. Much too much firing.
And now, word from our alternate sponsor of Act Two, Allstate Insurance Companies. We shall return to Act Three of Playhouse 90, tonight presenting Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls.
This is the CBS Television Network.
Playhouse 90, Act 3 of Ernest Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, brought to you by Camel Cigarettes. And speaking for Camel, James Daly.
Looks like an old Greek amphitheater. But here in Arizona, they produce modern copper instead of ancient plays. Snaking his way down to the bottom of the Thornton open pit mine, nearly 900 feet deep and still yielding its precious ore, is Bruce Whitney, General Superintendent of the Inspiration Consolidated Copper Company. Time to reach for a real cigarette. Camel, the brand that never lets you down. It's good to pause and look over the situation before getting on with the job. A Camel smoker for over 20 years, this man knows quality in tobacco, just as he knows the copper content of a piece of rock. To him, there's just nothing like the rich tobacco flavor of this smoke. The easygoing mildness that helps make Camel the largest selling cigarette of all. Millions of Americans have found out that the best tobacco makes the best smoke. Today, more people smoke Camels than any other cigarette. How about you? Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel.
Out to that long stone back there. Hold it easy but firm. Don't put any pressure on it. And when you pull hard and the bridge will blow. You understand? Yes, but really pull. Don't jerk.
How does it go?
Oh, good. We're almost finished.
Huh? Leave me here.
No, we'll get you to the horse.
What will I do with the horse? I'm fine here.
Blow it if tanks or armored cars come over the bridge, but only when they get on the bridge. The rest Pablo will take care of.
I won't blow it with you under...
Pay no attention to me. Blow it if you have to. I'll go and connect this wire to the pins and come back and we'll blow it together.
Let's go, Pierre. Let's get him out of here.
Hold him.
Huh? Leave me here on the bridge. Oh, I hurt. Very great hemorrhage inside. It hurts while I move. But we can take. No. Leave me here. I came to get a tank. The bridge and I will get a tank.
We can take you up the hill. It is easy.
No! Do me a favor. Leave me alone. The time has come to be alone. Even for a gypsy, the luck runs out. Go.
Cornelius. He must be sleeping under there. Is he building a bridge or is he blowing? Anselmo! What gives with the English?
Patience, woman. He terminates his work. It is a scientific labor.
Spit in the milk of science. Let him blow it and be done.
Calm yourself, woman. He's doing an enormous work.
Oh, hell with that. It's speed that counts.
Forward! Forward! Forward!
It's stuck!
Anselmo! Hey, Anselmo! Are you all right?
The old one. Your bridge is blown. Don't forget that.
I don't forget anything.
We lost 2 men at the summit.
So I saw. Did you do something stupid?
Go and foul yourself. Hilario and Rafael were men, too.
Go on. Why don't you go on back up to the horses? I can cover from here.
Let's cover Pablo.
The hell with Pablo!
Pablo has come back. He has fought very hard today. He is fighting hard now against something
I'll
bad.
cover him, but to hell with all of you, you and Pablo, too. If I had that exploder, this old man wouldn't have been killed. I could have blown the bridge from there.
If.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go help Augustine. Hey, let me see you use that gun.
Sure.
Get me that truck.
How's that?
You're 2 feet too high, that's how it is. You hit the rocks. Lower. Oh, you're a champion.
Watch me break the motherless windshield.
No, that truck's sick already. Get those motherless fascists.
Next.
We can take care of him. I do whatever is right. I do what he says and what you say. But this not knowing. Oh, this not knowing. I can't. Please help me.
Maria! Hear me! Your English is all right!
Yes, I hear. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It will soon be dark. Night falls fast on top of Mount Mansfield in Stowe, Vermont. Leslie Davis of the Ski Patrol looks things over before taking off from the summit. It's his job to sweep the trail, making sure that all skiers are in and the trail's all clear for tomorrow's run. This is where the fun comes in. Racing the wind down the narrow alley of snow through the gathering dusk. Now, at the end of the run, time to phone the headquarters hut of the Ski Patrol and report in. Time to have a Camel, a real cigarette. A man like Leslie Davis wants rich flavor in the smoke, real mildness that makes Camels so easy to get along with. I'm sure you'll agree that the best tobacco makes the best smoke. The special Camel blend of costly tobaccos has never been equaled, and so more people today smoke Camels than any other brand. How about you? Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel.
What's happening down there? What's Pablo doing? Doesn't he know the bridge is gone?
Maybe he can't leave.
Well, then, come on, let's leave without him.
No, he'll make it if he can.
Oh, we haven't heard him for 5 minutes. Is that him?
Yeah, that's him, all right.
Airplane's ours?
No. There. Looks like they'll stop our attack without moving anything over the bridge.
You mean the bridge? The bridge is nothing?
Who can say? Certainly it's something. But how much? Who can say? No, don't fire. I don't want him to see where you are. You can't hurt him.
Give you a bottle full of gasoline. I will climb up there. I will set fire to him. Yeah, here comes the motherless one. He's coming.
Where are your men?
All kid. There's plenty of horses.
What'd you encounter?
Everything. And you? He lost.
Yes, he lost Rafael and Eladio.
How about you?
I lost Anselmo.
There'll be plenty of horses even for the back.
All right, now what about that tank?
I almost couldn't get away. It was impossible to escape.
Did you shoot all the 5 men? Why did you say you shot them?
You shut up. I fought long and well. Ask the English.
All right, now finish well.
I have a good plan. With a little luck, we can escape.
Yes, you're not going to kill any of us, are you? Because I'll kill you now.
You shut up. I have to think of the best interests of everyone. We're in a war.
Oh, yes? You take all the prizes. All right, now cut it out. Cut it out. Let's get up to the horses. We're not out of this by a long shot. Come on.
Yeah. Hurry. Hurry.
Maria, my lovely girl.
Whoa.
Whoa, where do we go?
Down the road, past the bridge, up the far slope and into the timber-weight narrows.
Down the road? We'll be within firing range from the other side.
The only way to go. You go last. English, you go the last. Come on. Get it. You have to ride across the road fast, one by one. They'll fly from above the bridge, but you have to ride along fast and you'll be all right.
All right, Maria, go second.
But you!
Don't worry about me. There's no problem. Come on. Come on, Augustine. Come on. All right.
left leg is broken.
We'll bind it up and strap you to the horse.
Pablo, come here. I have to talk to Pablo alone for a minute.
Does it hurt much?
Listen. It's not only the leg. Look. Now listen, Pablo. I have to talk to the girl alone for a moment. When I say take her, you take her. She want to stay, but I'll only be a moment.
Well, there is not much time. They'll be coming up and around the bridge.
I know.
I'm sorry you have this English, but there is no time. Talk fast.
Listen, Maria. We won't be going to America. We won't be going to America now. But I always go with you. Wherever you go. Do you understand? As long as there is one of us, there's both of us. Do you understand?
I stay with you.
No. Rabbit. What I do now, I do alone. I couldn't do well with you here. Now listen, Maria. There's one thing people can't do together. Live together, yes. But the other.
But it's easier for me if I stay.
Yes, I know. But as a favor to me, do it.
Roberto, you don't understand. What about me? It's worse for me to go.
Sure, I know it's harder for you. But if you go, then both of us go. Now stand up. Stand up. Stand up. You go. And we both go.
Roberto, let me stay. Please let me stay.
Stand up. You're all that will ever be of me now.
You want me to shoot you English?
No? You get along, Augustine. I'll be all right here.
Salute English.
Salute. Look after. Look after the girl, will you?
Do you have what you want?
Yeah. I have enough shells for this. That's all I want.
I cleaned the barrel from the fall. It got plugged with dirt.
Thanks. Now go along. In war, there are many things like this.
War is a bitchery.
Yes.
Salute English.
Salute. Keep going. Come on now. Jordan. Come on. Over you go. Listen, Jordan. Jordan, you talk. Talk so you don't pass out. Oh, keep talking. Talk.
anything you can still do for them? No, you can't pass out. You can't pass out. Think about Maria going away. Think about her going through the timber and crossing a creek and riding through the heather. Oh, the heather. Oh, my God, the heather. Oh, think about her. Damn it! Think about her. No more. Think about a cool drink of water. Yeah. That's what it'll be like. Like a cool drink of water. You're a liar! It will be nothing, that's all it will be. Nothing. Oh. Keep talking, Jordan. Keep talking. Talk, Jordan, talk so you don't pass out. They're coming. And you've got to be ready for them. All right? Okay. Oh. But I'm slipping.
Now, word from our alternate sponsor of Act 3, Helene Curtis.
It happens magically in the night. While you sleep, that new hairspray you use during the day vanishes. It's Tempo, the vanishing hairspray by Helene Curtis. Morning after morning, your hair looks fresh, feels fresh, because night after night, Tempo vanishes. Today, Tempo controls and conditions. Tonight, overnight, Tempo vanishes. Tempo is here today with soft control, gone tomorrow for morning fresh hair. Spray every day. Use Tempo as often as you wish. Tempo vanishes overnight. Next day, new spray, new hairstyle. Your curl is so manageable because overnight Tempo vanishes. Another day of Tempo, hair still soft. Day after day, even after 5 days of sprays, your hair is as fresh as the day you started. And only Tempo comes in different types. There's Tempo for dry hair, oily hair, normal hair. Choose Tempo.
No man is an island, entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main. If a clod be washed away by the sea, Europe is the less, as well as if a promontory were, as well as if a manor of your friends or of your own were. Any man's death diminishes me, because I am involved in mankind, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls. It tolls for thee.
Playhouse 90, brought to you tonight by Kimberly Clark, world leader in quality products for home and industry. Among them, wonderfully soft Delsey bathroom tissue
and Kleenex table napkins that cling like cloth. And by Elgin, the most beautiful watches since time began, with exclusive Horizon styling for a gift for yourself. What's supreme is an Elgin watch. Playhouse 90 is a CBS television network production.
Betty Comden and Adolph Green will be the special guests of Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic Sunday on the CBS television network.